What's up, everybody, and welcome back to D-Train Games. You guys voted and you wanted to see the Tale of War of Fallow Deer Grind return today, so that's what we're going to be doing. Give me just a second, let me change the colors back up of my weapons, and we'll get started. Hope everybody is doing well today. Alright, we should be good to go. What's up, Chaos? Doing good, man, doing good. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Just getting everything set up for the day. Hang on one second. We'll get started as soon as I get back. My dog was outside sunbathing, and she's decided to just do it for about 2 minutes and wanted to come back in. So let me go bring her back in real quick. What's up, girlie? Come on. Come on. Silly dog. Yeah, no problem, man. Alright, let's see. What time do they drink again? I think I'm at the right time already. Yeah, I am. Alright, we're good to go. Yeah, I hope your day is going very fine. Now, for anybody who may not have seen my posts recently, remember, guys, next week we are reducing the amount of streams by one. So next week we're only going to be streaming 2 days a week, throughout the school year. However, the streams, instead of them being 2 to 3 hours apiece, I'm going to try to make them both be 4 hours apiece. So I'll be starting at 2 and getting off at 6 every evening, instead of getting off at 5. That way it gives you guys a little bit more time to make it into my streams and be able to see me for a little bit longer. And then I'm also going to try to make some normal content throughout the week as well. So we'll be starting Resident Evil next week, finally, and hopefully getting that done quickly. And then after that, we'll be doing a lot of different Call of the Wild stuff. And deer hunting camp and stuff like that. So I don't know where anything is, though. First place to go to, there's nothing here. But what you been up to, Chaos? You been doing anything fun lately or doing anything interesting? No, nothing. Well, that's alright, I guess. I'm just waiting until tomorrow. Tomorrow's deer season, and my wife is hoping that she gets her first deer tomorrow evening. We use crossbows, so we have to wait until like a week or two after archery season begins before we get to go. But I have all the hope in the world for her tomorrow. She took about a 2-year break. She just had really bad luck a couple years ago when she was hunting with me. She hunted for about 2 years straight and just never really got very much of a chance at anything. Or whenever she did get chances, the equipment failed, or there was always just something that kept her from killing stuff. And yeah, she decided to take a couple years off, and then now she's coming back this year trying to get her first deer again. So, fingers double, triple, quadruple cross. I appreciate it. Let's see, where did this deer fall? Who's down here? Yeah, I'm really hoping we get this great one fallow soon. I'm getting a little bit burnt out on the fallow grind. I do love it. But honestly, I may put it on the back burner for a little while after today's stream, just because I'm getting a little bit tired of it. So I'm really just hoping we get a great one today, because that way we can go ahead and move on to a new species. I've already got plans on what my next great one is going to be, and I'm really wanting to start it, but I want to make sure I get at least one of these 3 great ones we've been pursuing before I begin. So whether it's the whitetail, the fallow deer, just whatever any of the great ones are that we're currently pursuing. Ooh, that's a good buck. He could probably troll, though. That there might troll. Dude, 2 diamond potentials. Nice. I mean, if he does make dime, he's going to be a small diamond, probably. Just to make sure that we get him, I'll use the 308. We spook off the other ones, that's okay. I was aiming for the heart there. Too high. Hit him that time, don't know. Well, I got something. Okay, where's the other one at? Other dime potential, where are you? There he is. He's gonna be if he makes diamond, that's gonna be a really rare animal. Diamond level 4s don't happen very often. Alright, Chaos, we'll see when you get back, man. See, did he make diamond? Yes, he did. He did, in fact, make diamond. I don't think I'm going to keep this one because I got plenty of them. Well, I'll keep it. I don't know if I have a place for him in the trophy lodge or not, but I'll go look this evening and see. Come on, Duke, I need you, man. There we go. Nice, Chaos. Welcome back, man. Yeah, I'll keep that one and see if see if I have a place for him in the trophy lodge. I'm trying to keep only the bigger ones, like the 260s and 270s, but I'm sure there might be somewhere in my lodge where I can upgrade one of them. Also, trophy lodge tours are coming again, guys. Next week's really going to open me up to be able to make more content, where I'm going to be doing 2 days a week instead of 3. So I will be doing a trophy lodge tour of my North American lodge, as well as the Red Deer and Fallow lodge, as soon as I get them ready to show off. That guy did troll, but that's fine. Level 4 diamonds are rare. I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. Stop barking at me. Stop it. Thank you. Alright, let's go check our solo zones over here before we move on. Now, before I forget today, I am going to check all of my solo zones one time today. So, I'm going to check these 2 on the locations that we're currently at, and then I'm going to go down and walk my way around the outer skirts of the islands just to make sure there's nothing out there that we need to shoot. Also, it's a way to make sure there's no great ones that appeared on a solo area that I don't want it to be. What size are you, sir? 2, 2, and 2. That'll work. Alright, let's go check this pond, and then we're going to drop down here, and then we're going to go across down through here and check out my solos. And then I also need to go to that little patch that's beside one of my main zones and try to shoot out all the solos over there. I don't know exactly what my approach for that's going to be, because they're in a terrible spot. No, yeah, I didn't refresh my stream. Let me refresh it real quick. Just to make sure I don't fall behind. There we go. Chocolate. Anything over there? Very rarely we'll get bucks over there. Alright. Since I like the chocolate so much, we're going to take him first. Keep my scope zoomed out so that way I can get over here and check this guy. He got off just barely faster than I could. Well, he's going to die over there anyways. There he goes. I'm hoping to get a great one before I run out of ammo. Every time I get 1,000 bullets, I always try to like set myself a goal to try to get the great one before I run out of ammo. And right now I currently have 389 more shots before I run out. And I usually go ahead and refill when I get to 100. So hopefully we'll get the great one before I get to 100 bullets. I'm not very fond of letting it get below 100 for some reason. It's kind of an OCD thing, I guess. Where did this deer fall? There he is. Alright, let's go down here and check out these solo zones. This is the only time I'm going to do this today, guys, because I know it's kind of boring to sit here and watch me run. But these do need to be checked on, and I haven't done it in a few streams. So we are going to run along the coastline down through here and see if there's any solos that need to be... I'm sorry I'm stuttering so much. We're going to run through the coastline and see if there's any solos that need to be dealt with. There we go. Got it out that time. I haven't slept too good the past couple of nights, and usually if I don't sleep very good, sometimes I can end up stuttering or having a bigger lack of focus than normal. Oh, the joys of ADHD and possible other things. Oh, what I'd give for a super rare or great one right now. Any extra bucks down there? No. There's a warning call. How did that not hit anything? Ah, he stopped. I mean, at least it'll kill him. And I have to run that way anyways. I couldn't tell, but I think there was 2 bucks down here. I think there might have been 2. No, wrong thing. I need to get rid of that tree stand. I was on New England last night, and I decided to move one of my tents around and get another spot for the whitetail ground. That's the reason why I'm carrying a tree stand with me. I need to get rid of it though. Next time we go to a tent, I'll get rid of it. And like I said, we are going to check these solo zones real quick. So, this is the only time we're going to do it today. We're just going to make sure there's nothing in here that we need to shoot. And if we notice we're getting a bunch of little level 1s and nothing's really showing up at the main zones, we'll go through it again to see if a great one spawned. But the great one should be any time now. Okay, the next zone is down here. Come on, Duke. I don't want to do this either, man, but it's got to be done. We got to do an HM run at least once per every few grinds. So one thing from my last fallow deer great one grind that I just really irks me is that it seems like every time I get a great one off this map, it messes up everything. When I got my red deer, a lot of my red deer zones got messed up. It was just annoying, man. Got my great one fallow deer, and then now some of my zones ended up getting a lot of solos for some reason that I used to not have. Where are all these deer coming from, man? And this is exactly why I'm doing this. No. Shoot. Darn, man. The worst part about this is that all of these are solos. But I'm not going to shoot all of these. I'm just trying to see what is where and take out what I can. And then maybe off stream today, after my stream ends, I'll come back through here and try to get what I didn't get now. I was saying if there's any fast travels. I can never remember if there's fast travels along the coast. I rarely ever use the coast. Well, good. So you're one I can leave. At least that's good news. Only got 1 or 2 more zones to check, and then we'll be done with the HM part of the stream at least. Whack, whack. Yeah, I hear you. Anything up there? Wish I didn't have to take my thumbs off the sticks to be able to check everything. That's the hard part about consoles. If you want to check stuff in the air, it is really tough to do. You're fine, Chaos. If you haven't do chores, that ain't no big deal. I don't exactly know what you're saying okay to, but I got that you're doing chores at the moment. That ain't no big deal. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. What's up, Falcon? Hope you're doing well, man. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We're just doing one run of HM right now, just trying to shoot out some of my very few zones I have left that I needs to be put in check. Other than that, though, we're just doing the main grind. But I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing really well. Darn. I knew I shouldn't have shot those two. This is my main zone, so I mean, it ain't a bad thing, but I should have shot one of those two bucks there, because this is the zone I need to get rid of. It's the two solos that I could use in other places. Was not thinking with those shots. Alright, Falcon, as soon as you get back, man. Alright, that is all the solo zones, I believe. So, we're going to go ahead and get back to the main grind. We won't be able to get to all the zones from where we've done that HM run. But at least we got most of the solos. I think we only left like maybe 3. And there's like 6 of them. So we got about half at least. That ain't bad. Oh yeah, need to get rid of this tree stand. Hang on a second. There we go. Solos out there? Nope. Face plant. Wait for these guys to go back to being calm, so I'm gonna try to get them both. Turn around. That guy's playing ball. There we go. Well, the kill counts is now all ones. We're at 1111. That's pretty funny. Why am I running down here? I'm getting distracted or something. Got about 15 minutes left of in-game time. See, these two are closer. Is what I'm going to drink. Man, I really needed one of them to drink for me. Where's this guy coming from? Why do I have 4 deer here? I'm only supposed to have 2. So I've got 2 regulars, I've got two solos apparently. Ooh, he slid but wasn't safe. Is that another wonky? Is that another wonky rack? I can't tell if he is or not. I don't think I got a single deer over here that fell over quickly. I just want to let anybody know who's currently here watching, or anybody who might be watching this at a time it is no longer live. There is nobody talking to me in chat, so I am sorry for the silence. I'm just currently just playing the game and just giving general commentary. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, you're going in the Wonky Lodge. That's, well, he's special. I mean, if he thought he was special, he wasn't wrong. That one's going in the Wonky Lodge. Oh, goodness. But I was saying, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay, though, as I don't have very much to talk about at the moment. But if you guys want to chat with me, feel free to chat anytime. I'll be more than happy to help any of you guys if you have any questions, or just talk about to me about whatever you want to talk about. It will never bother me a bit. Alright, it is now 12:59. I think I'm going to go up here and reset time. Some animals might still be in their zones, but if I keep shooting away, some of the zones may not come back in time. I don't know what that water sound effect is. It seems like ever since that last update to Call of the Wild, when you fast travel ever so often, you'll get this noise that sounds like it sounds like water splashing. I don't know what it is. Stop. $11.25 should be good. It sounds like rain. I don't know, Chaos. For me, whenever you fast travel certain places, it's like a kerplunk kind of sound to me. Like it really does sound like something splashing in the water rather than rain. Can't spot those. Yeah. Now, guys, do not forget, I'm going to keep saying this every so often throughout the stream today, but starting next week, we're going to be going from 3 times a week to only 2 for our live streams. However, they'll be from 2 to 6 from now on, so they'll be 4 hours apiece. I'm also going to be trying to do some more regular content. I'm going to try to get Resident Evil 3 out of the way first, so that way we can get focused on Call of the Wild for the remainder of the month. We are still doing the Resident Evil series 1 game per month until through December. I just haven't had any time to get started on it, but we are going to be starting to do 2 streams a week at 4 hours apiece, and I'm going to try to do some more regular content for you guys. And so yeah, today would be the last day that the stream is going to be ending at 5. So next week there'll be an extra hour added on to these streams. No, he took a step forward. I mean, that's still going to bring him down, but he took a step forward right when I wanted to shoot him. Okay, there's the zone going to the other place. Will you stop? Oh, he just barely didn't. No, I need one more bullet. I don't know if that's going to kill him or not. Looks like it will, but we'll probably track him. He was the buck that goes to that very first zone we were at. So we'll probably have to track him, unfortunately. Over the deer's head. Maybe it's a ghost. I don't know, Chaos. Come here, Great One. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm ready for the Great One to show up, man. As soon as we get the Fallow Great One or the Mule Deer Great One, whichever one comes first, a brand new grind will begin for the channel. I already know what I would like to do. It'll take some work getting it set up, but I already know what my next Great One grind is going to be for our main grind here on the channel. I will not disclose it, though, until it's ready to be disclosed. Let's see if I can find blood. We have 2 animals we have to track and 1 animal that should be just dead. Okay, there's his blood. Oh, he's right here. Okay, I passed him up. I'm also ready for that new hunting game to come out, Ultimate Hunting. I'm really ready for that game to come out, or at least the demo. There's supposed to be a demo that was supposed to launch this year, and I'm very excited for that game. Today they released a look at the elephants that's going to be on the game, where you can hunt elephants and stuff, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I have really high hopes for that game. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one. Had to write down my kill count. Nearly forgot to do that. Okay, now where's this deer's blood? Alright, Chaos. I'll talk to you later, man. We'll be streaming next week, and then the schedule will be out this Sunday. We'll also be out live for about another hour on here, so another hour and 15 minutes if you think you can make it later. But I'll see you next time if not, man. Come on, Duke. Where's this other deer's blood trail at? I really shouldn't have shot this buck. I really shouldn't have shot him. I should have just waited for him to go on, and then I should have went over to where he's supposed to be and shot him. My dog is just taking its sweet time getting over here to me. Okay, now he's running, thankfully. Come on, Duke, I need you, brother. There we go. Now we'll be able to track this animal. Lost quite a bit of time with me making this stupid idea. I'll know better next time. Don't shoot unless I know I can hit the shot. I thought I could hit that one, though, but unfortunately he's moving a little bit too fast, I think, for the lead I gave. Come on, deer, where you at? There he is. Doing a good job as always, my friend. There you are. Alright. Oh, I got them all three. Let's go. That was good shooting. And there we go. 5 more for the kills it. $1,119 kills in. I really hope that great one shows up soon. No bucks at that solo zone. Always got to run over here and check the other one. Over there on that side. Yep. I figured there might be a solo over there now. That figures. Got 3 deer out of the 4 over there. I've never seen more than 4 deer on that island, so I'm pretty sure that there's like 4 slots that could fill up this one corner. And I've got 3 of them to be level 2s, but the other one is just refusing to be anything but. I don't think I'm going to go grab this one, though. I think I'll just let him lay. There we go. So, are you going to drink for us, sir? Or eat the grass and say that you're drinking? Either one of you? No? Alright, we'll get the big one first then. Hang on one second, guys. I'm getting a phone call. I'll be on mute just for a minute. Alright, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. Had a phone call I had to take. Alright. Where did the other one go? There he is. No, he stopped. Oh, come on, man. That would have been a great lead. Honestly, this is okay. I'm not going to be too upset at this. I'm needing to get rid of this zone anyways. All this is solos. And just knowing that I'm going to get both deer this time is actually pretty alright, in my opinion. I made terrible shots, but at least I got them. So let's go grab these two solos, and then we'll just focus the rest of the time on the normal grind as long as these don't come back. I really hope this deer didn't run all the way to Mars. I know I didn't make the best shot on him, but I know that it's at least going to kill him. I'm coming, man. You got 4 legs, I only got 2. What's up, Wolf? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you can make it today, buddy. We're at 1,122 kills. I hope you're doing well, man. Alright, let's see what's over here. Well, good, man. Good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. Okay, don't know what's over there, but... Quit juking. That's alright. It'll still kill him. No, that's a bad shot. Let him go. What? Dude, these deer are just like juking me all day today. See what I mean? Like, every time I decide to shoot, they turn an awkward direction on me today. My bullets just don't want to find their marks afterwards. Well, we'll have some tracking to do. Alright, man. Well, that's alright. I appreciate you stopping by either way, man. I just appreciate having you for any time you can be here. How's your day been going, man? You been doing good? Oh, you already said you've been doing good. Let me ask you a different question then. What, you been doing anything fun? I always ask people when they come into the chats if you guys have been doing anything interesting since the last time I heard from you all. Whoa. When did this zone get here? Oh, I see. This was that one zone, but they have a level 3 in the zone now. Okay. Where he's a solo, I ain't gonna worry about claiming him. Golly, I don't know how long these are gonna run for. Hopefully it won't be extremely long. Alright, here's one. Really? Okay, I shot two that were side by side, and apparently there's no blood down here. Okay, well, I'll leave him, but I'm gonna say I got him anyway. Alright, let's get the four-wheeler. Come on, Great One, show yourself, man. We're nearly at the kill count my Great One Moose took. My Great One Moose showed up at 1,200 on the dot, and we're currently at 1,128. So we're slowly approaching it. Got two floaters. That's fun. Oh. Good, now it's a giant. Well, I don't want to risk a bad shot on him, so I think I'll just let him go. How many of these, did both of these guys float or just one? No, they're both floating over here, I think. Shoot, man. I should have looked across that whole thing. At least it wasn't a great one. At least it wasn't the great one. Now we gotta sit here and kill time. Okay, that guy didn't float. Dude, I hate floaters. This might despawn them, but that's okay. We're almost out of time in the day. I'm gonna go claim this one. And then I'm gonna go look at the other pawns, and if there's anything on them that needs to be shot, I'll shoot them, and then we'll come back here and see if those other two deer are on the side of the bank over here. If they're not and they've despawned, that's okay. I just don't feel like waiting on floaters today. It's already 1300 too, man. That's what rough shooting will do to you. You shoot badly, you lose time. That's 2 diamonds today so far, though, so we're having a good grind right off the bat. HM showing off a little bit today. We got another one for the Wonky Lodge, too. Had a really weirdo that showed up. Alright, let's see. So these deer ain't leaving, so I'm going to go ahead and pop them. There's that one. I don't know. Oh, I managed it. Oh, man, what a shot. Good grief. Quartering away at over 300 yards. That was awesome. Alright. It really would be nice if the great one could just show up for me already. I was hoping that deer would take one more step forward before he started running. That'll work. I'd say that'll do it. Can't forget about this guy. Alright, I'm pretty sure they're going to be despawned, but we'll go check and see if those floaters are over here on the shoreline. Maybe that level 5 came back, though I doubt that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, and it does look like the floaters did despawn, unfortunately. But that's okay, it still counts. We'll go ahead and reset time. Do it again. Cleaning my glasses. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and just make it 11 o'clock on the dot. Some animals may not be in their zones, but at least that gives me a little bit more time in case I make some rough shots. Pretty red deer down there. Don't think he's a red that I really have that much interest in shooting, but he's pretty. Where are you gonna go? Going way away from your friend, ain't you? That'll work. Okay, that one doesn't have its respawn yet. Come on. Man, I give it just about anything just to get the great one to show up right now. Come on. Of course. I've got something good there. At least we know we got 4 of them. What in the world? Why am I crouching so much? I wasn't even pushing the crouch button. My character decided to just do some squats right then for some reason. I guess he didn't want to miss leg day. Alright. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good time here today. I know that I'm kind of silent today. I'm a little bit tired. My dad and I had to tear down a deck and then rebuild a new one a couple of days ago. And I haven't got the best sleep, so I'm a little bit silent, and I'm sorry about that. There's also nobody talking to me in chat either, but hope you guys are having a good time here today. And if you are, please make sure you guys hit the like button. It helps the algorithm out a lot and helps feed more people into the channel. And also, guys, make sure you subscribe. As soon as we hit 500 subscribers, we're doing memberships, moderators, super chats, all kinds of cool stuff. We still got to make the 3,000 on my watch hours, though. I'm out of the 4,000 on my channel for the year. Unfortunately, only about half of those are official ones so far. So we've got about 2,000 on the channel, and we need another 1,000. So make sure you guys are here for the content. Make sure you're watching my entire videos. That way you can really help out the channel. I'd really appreciate it, guys. Where is this other deer? Come on, doggy. You know, honestly, I wouldn't take up so much time if Duke would just stay on my tail. I'm pretty sure I have that perk unlocked for him, where he's supposed to stay right next to me, but I think certain maps affect the dog a little bit differently than others. Here he comes. Alright, now we can track this deer. It's right here. That figures. Alright. That's good. So the first 3 are all 2s. You guys have any other solos over here with you I need to worry about? Yeah, you do. Well, I don't know what to hit, but I'll take it. I'll always take an instant kill on a solo. That is still refusing to be anything but a big one, apparently. Golly, I don't know where I hit that deer at, but hit something apparently. What's up, believers? Welcome to the stream, man. Glad to see you can make it, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Probably should have got on the four-wheeler, but oh well. Anything good? Yes, we have gotten 2 diamonds so far today. I got 1 diamond. And then we have another one that spawned. So we have another one on the map we're about to shoot here in a minute. The first one I taxed just in case I have one that's a little bit smaller than him. And then the other one is a monster. And we're getting ready to go and shoot him here in a minute. He's over in the small zone where I got my original great one. But yep, other than that, we haven't had anything else though. So no rares, no great one yet. But we did get 1 diamond earlier, and then now we're about to go and shoot a bigger diamond here in just a few minutes. Yeah, man, like I said, it hasn't been bad. All I'm waiting for now is just a great one to show. What about you, man? How you been doing? Hopefully you've been doing good. Oh, it's not a great one yet. You'll get one. You'll get one, man. Just keep shooting away. It'll come. It will come. Dude, I thought that was a good shot on that one. Guess not. Woo! I slid him down the hill. Good night. Don't know how I did that, but that was cool. No, I shot too low. Stop. There you go. There we go. Much better. Oh, I hear you, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate the compliments. Yeah, my cousin Elijah, he used to play basketball a lot. I think he still does. He was a beast on the court, man, my cousin was. He still is. Playing one-on-one against him was never really a win for me. I beat him a couple times at horse, but that was like all I could ever really do. Back in my day, I was a mean three-point shooter, and I was very good at up close and far away, but mid-range was my weakness, which is the weird thing. I actually had more of an accurate shot on me far away, or at the three-point line, or up doing layups and stuff like that. Back whenever I used to play ball a lot. Turned that one into a snow sled. Turned him into something, that's for sure. He went straight down the hill on us. Yeah. Yeah, I used to play a lot whenever I was little. I played I played Little League, or not, that's baseball. I played what is it? I played for a place called the Optimus Club when I was real little. I wasn't the best at that age. I actually got pretty good in my high school time. I didn't play for my high school or anything, but I could nail the half court shots like crazy. Like, I always wanted to be good at like the hard shots, so I practiced half court shots like crazy. The best I ever did was 13 in a row. I'm not kidding. I don't know how I did that. But I hit 13 half courts in a row while playing horse with my friend. And yeah, I've never done that ever again. Like, I couldn't even hit 2 in a row after that. But and there's no way I could prove it to anybody, but I did hit 13 half court shots in a row from in my high school at one point. And that was the best shooting I've ever done. I tried to do it again in the future, never could do it again. I was just on fire that day. But I was always pretty dangerous from the 3-point line. Let's see, let me add my numbers up. There we go. Alright, let's go get this diamond. Yeah, it really was crazy, believers. My friend said that he wishes he would have been recording me because nobody thought I was going to hit every single shot, so nobody really recorded anything. But yeah, I hit 13 of them in a row before I finally missed. It was crazy. It was terrible at basketball, so you wrestled. That's not bad. I did karate. I did karate for 4 years, became a black belt, and then I graduated afterwards. There's our big guy today, guys. He's our biggest trophy so far today. 265 to 307, guaranteed. Let's go ahead and put a bullet in this guy. That ought to take care of him. There we go, big diamond. Switch back to the 300. Shot over that one. That's okay, we'll let him go. Where's, there you are. Dude, he took a step forward. I was going to go for the chest shot, and he took a step forward. You know, if this would have been deer hunting camp, that would have still killed him. Deer hunting camp, you can shoot a deer in the neck, and it'll instant drop him. Alright, let's see how big this guy scored. Guaranteed diamond. He is a big rack, that's for sure. What are you, brother? 267! Now that's a beast, dude! Look at that giant rack on that thing. My goodness, what a wide rack. That is gorgeous. Definitely getting taxed. Yeah, brother. Definitely take that. Yeah, very, very true, believers. And thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was a monster dime. I don't know if I did or not. I'll have to go to my trophy lodge to see. I think I have one 270, if I ain't mistaken. I believe I do have a 270, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. So I'm not going to say I do. I'm just going to say I think I do. I would have to go to my lodge to find out. I mean, my first grind was only 530 kills. So, it was only half of 1,000 kills on my first attempt at a fallow. That was my second ever great one, and it was before I was live streaming. My whitetail grind, my very first whitetail grind, and my first red deer grinds, and my first fallow grind were all off stream. I was not streaming at those times, unfortunately. But they are still all on the channel. I think the only one that's not on the channel is my red deer. Of course, my dog is stuck over there because the game has a bug in it right now where the dog doesn't follow you for whatever reason. It says he ran this way. Here we go. Now I'm on his blood trail. Yeah, like I said, believers, I know I have some monster fallow deer, but I would have to go to my trophy lodge. It's been too many months since I've even visited that lodge. The last time I've seen it was whenever we met up there, like before one of our multiplayer streams, whenever that was. And you know, it's been a long time since we've been to that lodge. Either way, so I really don't know if I have a 270. I really have no idea. It just depends on how good my first grind went. But I only went about 530 kills last time though. Also, guys, it has been a while since I said so I'm going to say it again. Starting next week, we are reducing the amount of streams I do per week from 3 until down to 2. However, they're going to be 4 hours apiece. So both of our streams next week will be from 2 until 6 instead of 5. And my wife did agree that that I could have an extra hour in the evenings from where it's the school year. And then that'll also free me up some time to be able to do some extra stuff on the side. So we're going to be able to start the... And I'll also be able to start some normal Call of the Wild content as well that I haven't got to do because I just simply didn't have enough time. Darn it, man. Nah, I ain't gonna try it. He'll die. Need you guys to turn around, please. Or at least go back to being calm. These guys are cooperating. Okay, usually they just turn around and look. I didn't expect for them to actually... Golly, I hit him again right then. That was a cool shot. Unintentional, but cool. Lay down. Alright, Wolf. I'll see you probably next week then, man. I only got about 30 minutes left in the stream, but I hope I'll see you next week, buddy. Hope you have a good weekend, my friend. Yeah, he is down. That was a crazy shot a second ago. It ain't even 1300 yet. We'll probably have enough time to look to go around the zones one more time. As long as I can get around here quickly. No bucks. What I would give to look down there and just see a great one standing there. Finally get to end this grind. Don't get me wrong, I'm still having a great time on this grind, but I am ready for it to come to an end. I have another great one that I want to pursue on a different map. And I can't do it until we get the mule deer or the fallow deer. Or even the whitetail. If we get the whitetail off New England, I'll count that as well, and we'll start another grind. Oh, I was trying for the next shot. Next shot from that far away is really, really hard to do. We'll have some tracking to do, unfortunately. Yeah, I hear that, believers. Yeah, once you break the 1,000 kill streak, it becomes a little bit long, the grinds do. They're still fun, if you like grinding. It's just they become a little bit long. Gets to the point where you're just ready for them to end, even though you're having a good time with them. Golly, that was a good shot, too. Alright, that should do it. This one is always the one that takes the most time, having to clean up this entire yard. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll say 9. Nah, I'll wait till I pick them up. I'm too afraid I'll lose count. What's up, Zero? Glad to see you, man. Only got about 20 minutes left in the stream, buddy, but we're doing good. We just shot a diamond a minute ago that I think scored 267, if I'm not mistaken. He was a monster. And then we killed a diamond earlier in the stream that was a small diamond at about 256, I believe. Only trophies of the day so far, unfortunately. But how you doing, Zero? You doing good, man? Yeah, very true, Zero. That's very true, man. Alright, we're going to do this section by section so that way I don't lose track of kills. So we had 2 over there, so 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me add 6 more. Alright. Oh, we had 7. Now I forgot about this guy laying over here. Well, good, man. Hopefully you're doing alright. Hopefully you're managing it well. All right, believer, sounds good, man. I'll see you next week, buddy. Schedule will come out. Will come out tomorrow or Sunday, I mean. Hope you have a good weekend, buddy. Alright, so that's 65. Whoa. Alright, this would be 66, 67, 68, and 69. So, 1,169. Is that a wonky? I didn't get to look at him. That's okay. If he was a wonky one, that ain't no big deal. We'll get more of them. I'm trying to mount every single wonky deer that I get just to make sure that I put it in the lodge. See, anything else? I think I had a couple that ran off, but I really don't feel like tracking them. I have tracked so many deer today that I shot poorly. I think I'll just let them lay. I ain't gonna count them though, just in case I picked up everything. Alright, anybody who's currently in the stream, this is our last full run. If the great one is going to show up, it's got to do it now. We got 20 minutes to make it happen. So hopefully it does. Of course, this zone is no longer going to be here, because they like to come in at the very tail end for whatever reason. Alright, so there's the zone we just left from. I believe that's a wonky rack. I can't tell from here, but it looked like he was a little bit wonky. No respawns here, that's interesting. Usually there's always a respawn there. So what you been up to, Zero? You been doing anything fun lately, man? Or anything happening going on in your life interesting that you feel like talking about? Today's stream's been kind of lackluster. We've only had a few people stop by and say hey. We've had a lot of people watching, but not a lot of people talking, unfortunately. You went squirrel hunting the other day for the first time this season, got one. I watched two fight after I shot that one. Golly. Squirrels are funny, man. I've seen them get into, like, straight up fights over nuts and stuff before. It's so funny to watch them. My wife and I are getting to go deer hunting tomorrow evening. The season for us begins tomorrow. And Savannah's excited to death. She's hoping she gets her first. About 3 or 4 years ago, Savannah started hunting with me. But we just had some of the worst luck. She just said that we just never saw anything, or whenever we did, just equipment failed on us, or something always happened. And she just got really bad discouraged and decided to take some time. And 2 years later, she's jumping back on the train and trying to get her first deer again. And we had a big subdivision top like trailer park that moved in next to my mom and my dad's house, and our family farm is back behind that park. So for about 3 years, the deer population back there just plummeted. But they're starting to move back in now, and we're seeing deer pretty regularly back there again. So hopefully she's going to get one this year. We're really, really hoping that she gets one this year. And honestly, it would not surprise me a bit if she gets one tomorrow, because if my papa's been watching the farm and he's been seeing deer about every day, and if he's seen that many deer, it would not surprise me if she gets one in the morning, or not in the morning, but in the evening. The tree stand we're going to is mostly an evening spot. It's in the middle of a big grass field with some woods behind us. I was trying to recreate it on my deer hunting camp, but where there's not that much woods, it wasn't working out for the video game. Yours starts on the 27th? Nice, man. Yeah, we use crossbows. Ours actually started on the first weekend of September for the actual just main deer season. But my wife and I use crossbows, so we have to wait another week or two after regular archery begins. Need to see what you are back there. That's all four. Wow, that'd be so nice, man. I think like a year or two ago, whenever I don't remember which year it was, but for like a year there, Kentucky actually allowed crossbow people to actually start hunting, or at least in my zone, they allowed people to start crossbow hunting the week after archery, and that lasted about 2 years, and then now this year they went back to where they normally had it, which is I think 2 weeks after archery season began. I don't exactly know why it really matters, but I mean, the law is the law, but I mean, I've always wondered why, archery is archery. It doesn't matter if you're using a crossbow or a or a compound. And I've never really understood why it really matters what you're using during archery season as long as it's a bow of some sort. But you gotta abide by the law, though. You kill plenty with a with a rifle, but not with a crossbow. Yeah, I've killed a lot with both. I've been hunting since I was legally able to, and I've had some pretty good luck hunting in my time. Right now, I am terrible with like normal archery. I'm good at target shooting, but whenever there's a buck in front of me or a doe, either one, I just shake like a leaf, and I've wounded more deer than I've killed with a normal bow and arrow. And even the big buck that I killed with it, the only reason I even killed him was because I got the liver. But I was aiming at the lung. If it tells you how bad I shake. So recognizing that is, you know, I love animals too much, right? Like I don't want to hurt animals. I want them to die if I shoot them. So with me personally, that's the reason why I switched to a crossbow, is because I don't really get nervous while using one of those. And so far I'm 13 for 13 with a crossbow. Every deer that I've had an opportunity at with that weapon, I've killed. So I'm a lot better shot with it as well, apparently. I do know one thing. I hope in the future that anybody who's using Share Factory, I hope that they allow people that live streams to be able to make their own kind of like playlist that they can play in the background while you're live streaming. Because if you're allowed to use that music in videos, I don't know why you couldn't use it, you know, while you're live streaming. I've never understood that about streaming from console. You should be allowed to use Share Factory music, the free editor music, in the backgrounds of your live streams, in my opinion. And I really hope that that comes to PlayStation at some point. I really would like to play music for you guys to kind of help set the pace and the tone of the streams, but unfortunately they don't allow it. Come on, last minute great one, show yourself. This happened with the mule deer. The mule deer showed up in the last 30 minutes that we streamed that one day. I've had some big level 4s show up today, though. Some big boy level 4s. For now, I'm going to ignore the big zones because I'm running low on time, so we're just going to focus the little zones. We'll come back for the big zones if we have time, but we only got about 10 minutes left in the stream, and if I spend all my time tracking all these animals down, we'll run out of time to check all of our respawns. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it, man. And yeah, I do hope it comes to console. Like I said, it has to be something with like the rights of the music or something. I really don't know why it's prohibited, but I really think that should be allowed because it's music that's allowed to be used on YouTube, and it's not official music. It's just instrumentals. So I never understood that. I don't know why people that stream on PlayStation can't play music in the background of the streams. Alright, let's go see what my original Great One spot has. That would be crazy if I got the Great One out of the same spot. Like 2 years later, I come back for another fallow grind and get the Great One off the same exact spot right here. Nope, the level 5 came back as either a level 4 or a level 3, sadly, so no Great One off that one. We've actually got a solo down here. Yeah, we got a solo in this zone. Or he moved from that zone. Nope, that zone's still there. Alright, let's go check the last spot. Also, anybody who's currently here in the stream, make sure you guys stick around, and because I do have a couple of announcements to make at the end of the stream. I've already said them earlier in the stream, so if you've been here throughout, you don't have to worry about staying whenever I'm closing. But if you guys have had a fun time here today, make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. And here in just a few minutes, I will give my closing and let you guys know what the announcements are. So no great one here, unfortunately. Alright, let's go back and check that one zone that didn't have those fallow added a few minutes ago. Just as a last ditch effort. Let's see, are they over there now? I don't know if they would be or not. Nope. Alright, so there's two zones we're not going to be able to check, unfortunately. However, before we close the stream today, guys, I just want to let you all know once again that starting next week, we are going to be reducing the amount of streams per week from 3 to 2. However, they're now going to be guaranteed to be 4 hours, both streams. So from 2 to 6 every single day. For the two streams that we do a week, and they will be mixed up depending on my wife's schedule and which days I feel like streaming. Also, there will be more regular content coming to the channel. So starting next week, we will be starting on Resident Evil 3, guys. I've been wanting to start that for weeks now, but next week I'll finally have enough time to be able to do that. And once we get Resident Evil out of the way, we are then going to focus mainly on some deer hunting camp and the Hunter Call of the Wild content for the channel as well. So we're going to be posting some normal content for those two games. But either way, I just want to let you all know that before we close the stream. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button if you guys haven't already. Streaming schedule will still release every Sunday afternoon or evening, depending on when I can post it for you all. And I'll see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I love you all, and I'll talk to you next time.